So here is a typical setup for two houses. You can see on the left there are two organizer utility panels, each mounted on a separate cart. On the right are two organizer enclosures, two mounted on a single cart. And as we come up, we'll take a look around here on the other side of this organizer utility panel. They're both the same. So on the back side here we've got some receptacles. This is what the teams will use for construction power. On the front here we've got the power from our distribution grid comes in on the right, goes out on the left. On the top is metering. That's a PM870 which will connect to a gateway, and that gateway will then be connected into the LAN. Here again you can see that the power comes in here, goes through a couple of fuses, exits. You can see there's some current transformers that are for use on the PM870 above. And then you can also see that, let's see, where is that? There is a feed through back here that goes to the team's construction power. And so what will happen then is from one of the other panels, power from the microgrid from one of the panels will come into the connectors down here on the left, and then it passes through the current transformers, leaves from these connectors on the right, and from there they'll need a pigtail. The subcontractor should supply a pigtail to run power from those connectors there on the right to one of the meter housings here. And the team house will then also be connecting to this meter housing as well. The organizer enclosure, there's another meter in there, and so I guess I'll talk a little bit about what the meters are going to be doing. So the meter here is metering net power coming out of the grid, going back to the grid. The meter here is going to be metering only power coming from the students' PV panels. So the students will be consuming power on this side, and actually all of their wiring will be hooked up on this side. So they'll have one set of mains coming from their service panel. Here we're simply going to be connecting some CTs that are also current transformers that are also connected to their PV system, and we'll be looking at power production from their PV system right here. And we'll also be powering this. You can see right here there's the other end of that right here. That'll pass through, plug into a UPS, which has not been put in there yet. We'll be supplying UPSs for that. So we'll have UPS power for this meter in here, that meter over there, and then the LAN switch also lives there as well. So I'm sure we'll have a little more discussion. There'll be some questions around this.